Hello everyone, it's Small Farmer 6710. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to a very long awaited day 71 on the big 132 Model Farm Diorama display. It's been a long time since the last episode, but sure look at, here we are, and we're coming out of maize season, entered into the winter period on the farm, so a lot of mucky work coming on the farm, and also cows are in for the winter, as you can see. We'll get to Adrian later on in the video, but it's not looking good. He's out to get hit with TB, so we'll leave that for there and we'll talk about that later on. Also, change in teleporter as coming into winter time, and Adrian needs to think quick with a new teleporter as the Matbro just isn't cutting it. So with that said, let's get into the video. As you see at the start here in PJs Farm, there's a lot of machinery going on in the fields. Yeah, he's out again his friend here in the Massey Ferguson 1250 with dual wheels, and he always gets him in to do the rolling on the farm. As he has a 1200 over there, and this is a 1250. It'd be a newer model. The only difference is, physical difference is there's a silver roof on the 1250 compared to a white roof on the 1200, and there's a different stickers as well, I think. But obviously there's a bit more difference in the engine mechanical side of things. But yeah, no, he's heading into this field here. Gonna start a bit of rolling. He's had to put winter barley into this field, so he's fairly fond of the winter barley. So he's starting into that field there now, and PJ's friend is delighted to get to use his 1250. A bit of Saturday work for him. Over in the yard, the two little tool drive Massis are parked up, the 590 and the 690. They're both parked up, and as you can see here, we have a bit of drilling going on. So the Massey 1200, as always, is always on the Massey 30 drill, or the 130 drill, and his JCB teleporter is down at the other farm over doing a bit of forestry, loading up logs. So he had to call in his neighbour here with his Merlot, and he's just loading up the seed for the Massey there in the drill. So luckily he has good neighbours to do him a favour, and anyone will do a favour for PJ, as he's helped out many people down the line. So nice little Merlot. Don't see the Merlots much, especially the old style, but nice to see it. And the 7810 is ploughing up the field. As you can see, the field has been grubbed beforehand. For the 30-day rule, the government you have to have the field grubbed or cultivated within 30 days after the harvest, for the carbon. I don't know what it is, but yeah, no, 7810 is there ploughing away with the 3-furrow reversible. That's the ploughing tractor, as it's 4-wheel drive and it's handy on a plough, so that's always the main ploughing tractor. As you can see here, we have a class Jaguar 900 with a maize head. Haven't seen these contractors around before, but they must have a pretty big contract if they're coming down to this neck of the woods, invading in on James and Michael's work. But he has a bit of a convoy, as you can see. He has 3 trailers and 3 tractors. So yeah, Jaguar's going down the road, and following it we have a Fendt 724 on a Broughton silage trailer. That's a nice setup now, I must say. And then we have an old Agrotron 135 on a Red Rock silage trailer as well. So bit of old school there. And then following it we have a Dietz 6190 on a big Smith Fieldmaster. So he seems to be fairly fond of the German tractors and the German harvester, German piece of machinery, and he seems to be fond of the Irish made trailers. So yeah, never seen this contractor before, but nice to see a bit of different machinery all the same. But yeah, they're all going off the head of maize, I suppose. I don't see any sign of a loading shovel, but he must have one there somewhere. Heading over here on the main road, we have a brand new out of the box 64185 on a brand new convertible plough. This farmer is after trading in his old 6930 and his 4-furrow convertible plough, and he's after upgrading to a 185 John Deere and a 5-furrow reversible plough. What a day it is to be a farmer. A lovely tractor, and wish him the best of luck, but he's after coming back from the dealership there. He has the GPS and everything, so he might use the GPS for ploughing. I think the dealership are going to be following him down to see how he gets on and set up the tractor, and most importantly set up the GPS with him. But yeah, there's the new 6R185, the new decals, and a big plough on the back. So hope the farmer has the best luck with the tractor, and well it may wear. Not much going on at PJs Farm. He's after getting a new chimney there now, so he's noticed there is a bit cold there in the months. He had no chimney, no fire, so he's after lashing out on the money there, and he's after getting a chimney there, so nice to see it. And his sheep are all up on the mountain there. He goes up and checks them every morning and evening, so not many have been suffering there with the foxes, so foxes have kind of been culled down, which is a good sign. But yeah, this time of year Finbar is kind of quiet enough. We won't have much on, but yeah, a lot of time to think, I suppose. Here in James and Michael's contracting yard, as you can see, a lot of the machinery is back in the home base and the home yard. And as you may remember, they own 50% of this JCB loan shovel. There's only about, well, they have a share in it with the cousin. The cousin used it during the winter to load up logs at his forestry company or his sawmill, and then James and Michael used it during the summer there to push up silage, or during the spring to load dung. So James and Michael won't really need this for the rest of the year, coming into January and February, but this is why they're sending it back to the cousin there, and he'll be flat out using it right up till summertime. So it kind of suits James and Michael ideally, as there's no money with leaving the machine sitting up, so that's kind of why it was justifiable to go halves on the machine when buying it. So yeah, 416 being loaded up onto the Red Rock low loader, and the T7 has the job of moving it there. There's about 2 hour, well, it's 2 hours long of a trip, but really it's not that far. So it's all bad roads going up to the sawmill and around the forest, so hope he has a good journey. 7810 all parked in the shed, big Fusion tree, 10 rotor, Kuhn tether, Amazon spreader, all parked up there for the winter. And then we had the big F4 in the shed here, just kind of a bit of a all greased and washed down, make sure everything's right before it's being put away for the winter, as all the maize is done. I think they only done about 150 acres. They had about 180 acres to harvest, but they only got to harvest 150, as the ground was just so bad. There's a 30-acre field and they just had to abandon it when they got the headlands off, but whatever about the rest of it, it was just absolute chaos, like a bloody swamp. But yeah, not coming over onto James and Michael's BGA plant. A lot of the trailers and the slide tankers, which would be only using up space in the yard, they're all parked here. And I think the muck spreader has to come here as well, so the muck spreader is just currently out on hire, spreading a bit of compost in front of a plough. So I think the T7 blue power's on that. But yeah, Case Puma on the front loader, doing a bit of a job there for a potato farmer, moving a few boxes there for a field for him. Quite handy biz. It's a large horsepower tractor with a front loader, so it's very versatile in a year like this with the mucky fields and especially potatoes as well. So he might be helping out there with the potato harvest, as there's a lot of difficulty getting the potatoes out of the ground and out of the field even. So it's a tough winter for farmers, definitely. Massey 7499 on the stone draw. Drawn a lot of stone there to a new build site, put in a roadway. So and then there's also a lot of forestry roads going on, a lot of fire roads being constructed as well. We're coming into the town. We've a lovely Ford 7710, immaculate. Lovely to see a 4-cylinder high bonnet. Don't see many of them. But yeah, that's on a Keenan feeder. He's just going to the out farm, as the farmer has a few cattle at the out farm there that he feeds every day, so this will be a regular journey for him, so he may get used to it. But yeah, he's coming through the town, disrupting the peace. He has a bit of silage in the feeder, and going to feed the cows. Here we have a farmer here in the Land Rover Defender 90, going off to the mart there, see what he'll pick up today. He has an empty cattle box, and hopefully he'll be coming home with a full cattle box of sheep or cattle. Coming into Adrian's farm, as you can see, all the fields are empty. So that must only mean one thing: the cows are in. Now, as I was saying, a bit of unlucky situation happened here for Adrian. He's, as you may know, the last episode, day 70, he was TB scanning all the herd, and just luck of the draw, or unfortunate I suppose, about 6 cows got hit with TB. So it's pretty serious. Everyone within a 5-kilometre radius has to be notified, and he's not able to sell or trade cattle or livestock for 6 months. We're kind of serious now to do with his business, especially he has a few calves there that are waiting to go out there in the next few weeks, so he may keep them. But no, these cows here, they're held off to be sold, unfortunately, and yeah, he just has to get rid of them really. But Class Jaguar 880 coming into the yard there now. That was out on hire for maize, so it was, as a farmer's machine broke down, and he does a few other customers' jobs. But yeah, that was out on hire for the last 2 weeks, and same situation as James and Michael. Wasn't really able to get much maize out of the ground, so another situation, unfortunate situation. But yeah, Adrian's glad to see the Class Jaguar home, but he's not so glad to see the cattle go, or the cows go. So that's what's unfortunate. And another unfortunate mishap: his alloy is after cracking into pieces there of his Volkswagen Amarok, so that's been down for the last day or two, and he's sourcing a new alloy there from the Volkswagen dealer, and hopefully he'll be back on the road soon, as it is his daily Jeep for going around, so it'd be handy if he had it back, I suppose. But yeah, as I said, he needs a new teleporter, and he doesn't have a front loader tractor, but he does has his eye on a new teleporter. Fendt Fabric 926, the sun is on the Fendt here today, and nearly after crashing into the Class Jaguar there, all the stones after coming off, and yeah, he's just clearing a lot of topsoil off the site. Adrian seems to have got a lot of this type of work, which is actually quite handy during the winter time. Keeps the tractor busy, and yeah, keeps a man busy and occupied as well. So yeah, he's just going down the road there, doing a few loads there with the dually dump trailer. Bit of a change in the hedge cutting tractor today, and it'll be most likely kept or staying on the hedge cutter, the Sammy Galaxy 170, and it's not working out too bad as a hedge cutting tractor. It's a big enough tractor, stable tractor. As you may know, the Fendt used to be on the tractor or on the hedge cutter, but because it's being promoted to the dump trailer work, the Sammy has to take his role. Look, it's no bother with it. So the Fendt was a more choice of tractor for hedge cutting, as it had the nice gearbox and stuff. But look, nothing wrong with the Sammy either, and it's doing just as good a job. But yeah, he's hedge cutting a lot of roadside work, as the field is kind of too wet to go on, and tramping over the headlands back and forward. So yeah, he's getting a lot of the hedges on the roadside done just coming up to the new year. And last but not least, he has the Matbro going off to its final destination, which is most likely the scrapyard. Adrian, he has his heart broke with this machine. As you may know, when he bought the machine, he had a Matbro many years ago and he thought it was a great joke, but I suppose he just brought the wrong machine. He did get it in from England, but he doesn't really know who had it beforehand. Look, it could have been a bit of a wrecker, if anything. But anyway, Matbro is going off. This farmer here, well, he's a bit of a mechanic and a dealer type of man, but he has a lovely Ford TW25, very eye-catching, a masterpiece with the super cute cab. And he has that on Adrian's low loader. He allowed him to use the low loader there. But yeah, that's last time you'll see the Matbro guys. So final goodbye. The man is just putting up the ramps on the low loader there. But next week there'll be a new loader on the scene. So look forward to that. That's about it on this side of the farm, guys. And the rest of the farm, unfortunate with the TB for Adrian. But hopefully all will be resolved in 6 months. And also the maize harvest comes to an end. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Been a very good episode of day 71. Especially with the Dites convoy. Nice to see a different range of machinery. The new 6R. And even the gorgeous Ford 7710. Let me know, guys, what was your favourite scene and what would you like to see on the model farm happening in the winter months. We will be having a few tractor runs as always, coming up to Christmas time especially. And also, if you want to see anything, just leave a comment in the comment box below. So hopefully you enjoyed the video, guys. Please give the video a like if you enjoyed. Follow the social medias. And I'll see you again in the next video, guys. Have a good day, and bye for now.